Woohoo! I am live. Hello and welcome. This is Dating and Relationship Coach Sammy Winder, and I specialize in helping high achieving, professional, smart, successful women find and keep amazing love and healthy romantic relationships. Now, it's a bit crazy in my house right now because there's lots of children and it's bedtime. So it is quite possible that you hear some howling and screaming in the background, but don't be disturbed. These babies are very well taken care of so that Mama and Auntie Sammy can be here with you ladies. And today we're talking about the feminine woman's attitude towards sex in dating. So it's a very juicy topic. And on top of that, I have the big reveal. So I have the big reveal today. Okay, so my husband is watching me online. So hello, love you too. Okay, so if you're watching this, it doesn't matter what platform you're watching this on, you know the drill by now. How does Sammy feel loved? Sammy feels loved when she hears from you, beautiful divas. So say hi in the comments, whether you're watching this live right now or you're watching this on replay. Say hi in the comments and send me some love. Like this video, send me some hearts. And that's how you show me you appreciate this and you appreciate our conversations. Okay? So, this is day 4 of the Feminine Energy Marathon. Hello, Ivana. Hello, lovely Anna. Yay! Hi, Audrey. Welcome. This feels amazing. It's amazing. This is like my social media love language. Is there like a social media love language? It's when people are talking to me and I don't feel like I'm on TV and just, giving myself a monologue. Hey, Jordan. Hello, beautiful. Lovely to see you here. Okay, so two big announcements before we talk about a feminine woman's attitude in early dating. This is going to be like major belief shifting that's going to happen today in the next 10 minutes or so. So I'm looking at the time and I know it's been 6 minutes. I came in a little late. So that's going to be 10 minutes of value for you. Okay, so what are the big announcements? The first big announcement is that this is the last round of Elevate at the current investment of 5555. The next round of Elevate, which is going to come around in March 2023, we're going to be increasing the investment in the program to 8888. And we're going to be doing this because we have been told from every corner that the program is incredible, that my coaches and myself offer such a great personalized coaching service and support for a full 6 months inside this container. And we are undercharging for our services. And I've been this year, even though I received this message so many times from my mentors and from my clients, a lot of our clients, they're very honest with us and they're like, this is an incredible service. And like, I would pay 5 times more if you charge that. But this year, with inflation and with the war in Ukraine, I was like, you know what? I don't want to, I just want to help people and I just want to support my clients. But I'm also starting to see that, I want to pay my team well and I really want to offer the best possible service and support to the women who do say yes to working with us. And so we do believe that for the right kind of client, for the right kind of woman, she's going to see the value, the life changing value of the results we help our clients achieve. And so this would not be an issue at all. However, what it does mean is that if you've been putting off the decision to join the next round of Elevate or the next round of Elevate or the one after this, I believe it is totally the smartest choice to enter the container right now. And this is why I wanted to not, leave you blindsided, because I know some of you have said, can I save for this round and then maybe I can join next year or the year after? And it's my dream to be inside Elevate, which I really feel your love. Thank you so much. And this is why I did not want to leave you blindsided next round when you like get ready to sign up and then you see, oh my God, like the investment is totally different from what it was last time. And so if you have been on the fence, if you've been, sitting like wondering, like, should you not, maybe later, maybe the house or the car or the washing machine this time, love later, then my recommendation would be to not delay anymore, because you will really feel the difference in the next round. And you will be really privileged when you are able to join us now, because then once you're inside the container, you get a totally different level of treatment and offers. So for our retainer clients, as we call them, for our clients who are already our clients, you get a totally different pricing scheme inside the program than for people who come from the outside, for our new clients. So just to give you some context, we have over 65 retainer clients in Elevate right now, which means that these are the women who've done Elevate in the past, and they love the service so much, and they love our coaching so much, and they love the support they get inside the community so much that they keep signing up again and again for our services. And once you enter right now at the 5555, or you can use different installment plans over 6 months, that's not a problem. You then have a chance to continue on that grandfather price that we offer our retainers if you want to stay with us longer. But that is only possible for you when you enter now, because if you delay your decision to the next round, then you will be entering at the new price for the program. So it's super duper smart to enter the container now. If you've been sitting on the fence, enter the container now. And here's what you can do. You can send me a direct DM on Facebook. Okay. If you have questions, if you want to understand, XYZ, you have certain doubts, you have certain fears, DM me directly. What you can also do is type contact me in the comments below. So you can just right now say contact me, and then my team will reach out to you and they will set up a call if needed, or answer any questions you have about the program to ensure it is the right program for you. And we're going to be able to help you meet the goals and desires that you want to manifest out of Elevate. Not everybody wants to get married, not everybody wants to get a ring. A lot of women want to just have a happy, committed relationship. A lot of women, just want to take their relationship to the next level. So if that is whatever your goal is, Elevate has the capacity to support you in a way that we help each one of you reach your goals. And in fact, on the live intention setting call that we're going to have on the 1st of October with me directly, with yours truly, um, we're going to actually help you define your goal, because each woman's goal is very different in the program. Each woman has a very different desire from the program. And so whatever that desire is, we will help you achieve that. So email me at support@sammywonder.com. I do my best to get back to emails personally. Send me a DM on Facebook. DM means just get on your messenger and say, hey, Sammy, I've been sitting on the fence and I realize I need to take action now, make the decision now, because the next round of Elevate, I'm just going to be paying, thousands more. And I really want to do this now. It's a smart decision to jump in now, not later. And I don't want you to say, you didn't tell me, Sammy, right? That's why I love you all, and I want to let you know, where we are moving as a brand, as a company, and how, we want to serve you to the best of our abilities and offer you really premium services that really, help you shift your life, your love life, and really help you shift from within yourself so that you're a changed woman forever. And the work you do never ever leaves you. That's the great thing about an investment like Elevate. So that's the first big announcement, which is the investment in Elevate is increasing permanently. It is never going to be the same again. So the price and the offer that you see right now on the Elevate sales page, you will never see it again. So from all corners and all levels, it makes sense to sign up now, to not delay this. And once you're part of the Elevate family, you get so many other benefits, and you get so many other, discounts and bonuses, and you get so much of, my team's attention, my attention. So it's like a big party in there, and it's a really loving, supportive, intimate community. And once you're part of it, you wouldn't want to step out. I know that. Okay, so that's the first big announcement. Say contact me if you want my team to contact you, or you contact me yourself. Email me, DM me. Let's do this now. Not a lot of time left. Next Friday, doors close. Now, point number 2 is that we're doing an Elevate open house on Sunday. On this, you can ask me any questions that you desire. Okay, so any questions about Elevate, any fears, any doubts. So I want to make this, conversational with you. Like, one thing that I've really missed in the last few months, because I've been traveling so much. First, it was, Necker Island, Sir Richard Branson. Meeting him was so inspiring. And, I've written down all my lessons I've learned from him, and I will be very happy to shoot an email about that. And then there was, hanging out with my friends in Puerto Rico. It was just magical. And also meeting a lot of my clients in Puerto Rico. I did VIP day intensives and had so much fun with my clients. And then I was in Arizona. Again, we did like in-person intensives with our VIP intensive days with our clients. Again, so magical. But in all of that, I've missed conversing with you beauties, and I am just feeling so inspired to connect more and more and have deeper, richer conversations with all of you. So I'm going to be doing this Elevate Open House on Sunday, and you can just ask me anything. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to open the Elevate portal and share my screen on Zoom, and you can literally see what Elevate is set up as. Okay, you can see what Elevate is set up as. You can go through the curriculum with me. I'm going to show you how the classes are laid out. I'm also going to give you a sneak peek into the Facebook group, because I want you to make the right choice for yourself. I'm not speaking anymore to the woman who knows that Elevate is not for her. If you know Elevate is not for you, awesome. I still love you. I'm speaking to the woman who is feeling called to Elevate. And I want to make your decision so easy, because I know once you enter Elevate, you're going to just love being there. And I want to make this an easy, no-brainer yes for you. Are the VIP intensive days part of the Elevate offerings? No, they're not. It takes 15K to work with me one-on-one for a full day. And usually my clients fly to me or I fly to them. And Elevate, the Gold Group Coaching Program, has all the online education. It has, the weekly live coaching calls and the Facebook group support. And really, my request is that look at the sales page, like study it hard. Like, understand what you're getting into. You don't have to just, make a fast decision. You can just look at it and understand the curriculum, understand all the calls you're getting, and be inspired by the stories. Yeah, okay, be inspired by the stories. So Elevate open house happening on Sunday. If you're considering joining Elevate and you still have questions, you totally want to RSVP for that and show up for that, and check your emails, check your inbox. We're going to be emailing you about it tonight. Okay. Woohoo! Okay. And do not wait to book your call, by the way. So if you want to DM me now, you want to have a conversation with my team, say contact me in the forum. Because what happens is that next week, when the doors are closing, so many women are going to book their calls, and it might be harder to fit you in at the last minute. And so it's really smart that if you know you're being called to it, then you let us know now. So my team, maybe myself, if we have to make the time for you, we are able to give you that time and attention for conversation. Okay? All right, my love. So now let's talk about sex in early dating. Woohoo! Who's ready? If you're ready, say ready in the comments. If you're ready, say ready in the comments. Give me a sign. Do a happy dance, because what I'm going to give you is not some prescription or rules. I'm going to shift your mindset, okay? I'm going to help you see sex in early dating in an empowered way, okay? So, let's just start with some self diagnostic questions. And yeah, I love that so many of you are ready. Woohoo! So let's just start with some self diagnostic questions. And the only way self diagnostic questions work is when you give me responses, okay? So don't be shy. Don't be shy. You can always post and comment on Facebook without revealing your identity, okay? Don't be shy, participate. So let's just investigate your belief around sex. Do you believe sex is an expensive thing to find or an easy and cheap thing to find? So if you believe it's an expensive thing to find, say expensive in the comments. If you believe it's a cheap thing to find, say cheap and easy in the comments. So I'm going to just take a moment and wait for some answers to come through. If it's expensive to find, say expensive. If it's easy to find, say easy. Okay, so I have a few people telling me. Okay, I'm loving the wind, the direction of the wind in the comments. And okay, so cheap and easy is the majority answer. It is cheap and easy to find sex, right? And if, as women, we're saying it's cheap and easy to find sex, imagine how cheap and easy sex is for men. Yeah? And in today's culture, it is not a big deal for a man to go out to a bar and come back home with a woman every Friday night and every Saturday night. Now, this is where Wonder Divas and divas in the Wonder world are very, very different from the women who are running by the majority culture of cheap and easy sex. Okay? Because if you are going to buy into the mindset that, sex is easy to find and sex is so cheap, and that's why I must have it with a man really quickly, because if I don't have it, then he's gonna leave me, then you are part of the majority. There is nothing special about you, right? And in the Wonder world, feminine energy women who are embodying their, magnetic, powerful, divine feminine energy, we don't treat our bodies as cheap and easy. We treat our bodies as sacred. We treat our bodies as super duper expensive. And I believe that this is the mindset shift that needs to happen for all of you watching this, because it's not about, Sammy, when should I have sex? Sammy, when if I have sex, what will he think about me? Or, like, what is the right time in the dating phase to have sex? I think those are all the wrong questions. This is seriously all the wrong questions, because if you ask me, in my experience, my clients, they've succeeded when they have sex on date 3 and they've gone on to get married. And my clients have succeeded when they have held out sex till the 3-month mark. And my clients have succeeded when they've held out sex till the engagement. In fact, some of my most successful clients, they're still like, holding out with the sex. The chemistry is hot. They've tested the apparatus. It works, but they're still holding out till marriage. And who am I to judge? I support women's empowerment and love. And what is most important to me is that a woman is not treating her body and her sexuality as cheap and easy. Because the minute you treat your body and your sexuality as cheap and easily accessible, you're becoming, in a man's mind, one of those women that are available in plenty. It is not a big deal to find sex. What, however, is a big deal is to find emotional connection and know that there is a physical attraction going on, there is a sexual spark between a man and a woman, and there is emotional connection happening. Okay? So is this landing? Is this landing for you that sex, we have to stop treating sex as a cheap and easy thing in our own lives, and we have to really elevate ourselves to believe that, having access to our bodies, having access to our sacred temple is really something very, very expensive that needs to be earned. Okay, and this is a mindset. It's a mindset that needs to shift. Okay, now when you feel like the right has been earned, when you feel good enough with the man, that I'm not going to define for you. I'm not going to say at 3 dates it's good, or at 3 months it's good, or at 6 months it's good. Okay? What I'm going to say is that it's freaking expensive. And it's something you only want to give and you only want to share when you feel the person in front of you has earned it and that he deserves it. Is this landing? If it's landing, say landing. So many times I have seen that women are not fully honoring their bodies. Okay. And it's happening for two reasons. The first reason is we feel pressure to have sex. We feel pressure to have sex. Who here feels pressure to have sex in early dating? Especially if the guy is really strongly making the move and you like him and you wonder if he's going to disappear or ghost or go away or find somebody else simply because you're not sleeping with him. Who feels this pressure? If you feel this pressure, say pressure in the comments. So I got my first responder saying, yes, I feel the pressure. Thank you for sharing. I know this is so vulnerable. Thank you for sharing. And you can always anonymize your identity if you don't want, Facebook to see who you are. You can always comment from an anonymous identity. Now I'm looking at the time, so I'm going to wrap this up, but I'm going to give you the two feelings, okay? So we are operating from pressure, okay? And just think about this. Just think about this for a moment. Just go into your body, fall down in your body, fall in that calm place inside yourself. And then just ask yourself, if I have sex under pressure, what kind of relationship am I creating? Is this a real relationship? Is this an authentic relationship? Or am I already starting to build a relationship that is based on inauthenticity? Because if you don't feel ready to do something, if you're not feeling called to do something, if you don't feel like you're at that point yet, if you also don't feel like, this person has earned your trust and your heart enough for you to give them something that is so dear and expensive, on what basis are you starting this relationship? You're starting this relationship on the basis of obligation energy and inauthenticity. And it's going to bite you back, right? How can a relationship that's starting with a note of pressure and obligation and not your happiness ever be the most aligned relationship for you? And I think the second reason why we have it is because we feel like everyone's having it. Like, I know so many of my clients, they feel the pressure because they like the guy wants it. And then sometimes they come and tell me, what world are we living in, Sammy? In the wonder world, you say, take your time, sex is precious, sex is expensive. And, when I look at my girlfriends and I look at the society around, like everyone's sleeping around, everyone's doing it on the first date, the second date, what kind of, society is this? And you know what? Don't fall for that instant gratification. Look at the results the majority of the women are getting. Don't be fooled by the majority of the behaviors you see online, or not online, in real life. Don't be fooled by the majority of the behaviors you feel you see around you. Ask yourself, are these women really getting the results they desire? And every once in a while they will, not because it's the sex that's the problem or the blessing, but because they are coming from an empowered, balanced, holistic space, which is what I'm talking about. Like, they honor themselves, they honor their body, they go for what they want, and they feel very empowered in it. But these women are mostly outliers. This is not the majority. You see, I'm not speaking from personal experience. I'm speaking as an expert. And when I say expert, it means I have thousands of hours coaching women like you. And I see statistics, I see the statistics and I see the numbers. And I see that the majority of the women fall in the middle of the curve where they're having sex under pressure, they're having sex under obligation, they're having sex out of fear, they're having sex quickly with a guy who hasn't even won their trust, who's not even treating them that well, who's not even kind. They're having sex because their girlfriends are saying it's time to do it, otherwise you'll lose him. And for the majority of the women on this bell curve, sex is not aligned. Definitely not aligned so quickly, right? Of course, there will always be outliers. No matter what we teach, what we tell you, there will always be like the 5 women on the extreme end of the bell curve where, they have sex early and it works for them and good, but that's not the majority. And you cannot base your process based on how one person succeeded by doing that. Your process must be aligned with what is right for you, and based on evidence that what works for most people, what works for the majority of the women who are having sex in early dating. And for the majority of them, holding out, building the emotional connection, you know testing the apparatus. I'm always about like, test the apparatus, make sure it's working fine. But like, take your time until you feel like it is the right time. Like, hold out. And again, I'm not going to define the timeline because that is different for every woman. Now, somebody's asking in the question, what about when you feel desire? Lovely question. Can you have sex without being attached in early dating? So many times women come and tell me, I can have sex without being attached. I'm like, awesome. Only that these women come back with tears. They're crying. They have expectations that after having sex, the guy is supposed to call them the next day. The guy is supposed to tell them what a beautiful time he had. And when he doesn't do that, it hurts. Who's been there? Who's been there? If you've been there, say, been there. And so, self-awareness is what we teach you inside Elevate. You may think you're a cool cat, but in real life, when the situation actually shows up and you sleep with a guy early on because he's hot and you're hot and things happen, what really happens after that? Are you as much of a cool cat as you say you are? And if you're not, we want you to see that. And we want you to honor that part within you that hurts and that feels sad and that feels bad when he doesn't call, he doesn't respond, he doesn't text, and he only wants to see you for booty call. Okay? So let's just finish today's live stream with 2 things. One is that you are a queen, a diva queen, and your body is a sacred temple. Okay? Now, nobody else, not even Sammy Wonder, gets to decide when you sleep with a man. But what you have to do is tap into the expensiveness of the experience that you are, offering a man when you decide to let him in to your temple. Okay? And just embody this mindset and forget about timelines. Embody this mindset of, who you have to be when it comes to dealing with sex and what it means to honor yourself in dating with a man. Congratulations to Sanjeev for signing up for Elevate. Woohoo! Totally the right decision because You're never ever going to see the current investment again. And I'm going to finish with this invitation to all of you. So many times, smart, strong, successful women say that they are sexually empowered. Sexually empowered doesn't always have to mean fast sex. Sexually empowered can also mean I have sex when I feel safe and loved by a man. I have sex when, I know my heart is safe with this person. So, this whole definition of sexually empowered as being the kind of woman, who will sleep with a guy on the first date is a very distorted definition of being sexually empowered. Okay, sexual empowerment is about bringing your sexuality in congruence with your vulnerability. Okay, a sexuality that does not honor your vulnerability, a sexuality that is expressed in a way that it actually ends up hurting you after you've engaged in the act, is not an empowering sexuality. Okay, empowered sexuality is the kind of sexuality where you feel turned on, you make love, you have sex with a great man, and the next day when you wake up, you have a smile on your face and not tears in your eyes. And that's my definition of empowered sexuality. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that thought. Let me know if you had a light bulb moment and you received this. And if you received this, say light bulb in the comments. And meanwhile, the big announcement is that Elevate is permanently raising its prices and raising the investment, and you will never, ever again be able to enter Elevate at the current investment. So if you're feeling called, now is the time to join us, because this time will never come back. And for those of you who are rational about your financial decisions and investments, just connect with yourself and say, if it's already feeling hard for me to stretch to 5555, will I be able to pull myself to 8888? And if the answer is no, am I ready to just never do Elevate and never be part of this container and never, allow myself this experience? And if the answer is no, I want it, then make it happen. This is the time to make it happen. And you can email us at support@sammywunder.com. You can send me a direct DM on Facebook. Just click on my name and send me a message. You can also book a call with us at sammywunder.com/contact. And last but not the least, you can type contact me in the comments below and my team will get in touch with you. I love you all, my darling divas, and I hope today's session on sex was enlightening, broadened your horizons, and will make you think about sex in dating in a completely different way. Lots of love. Bye.